Okay guys, I know I haven't been uploading, but please forgive me. I've had some few problems to deal with, and yeah guys, so I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading. And yeah, so earlier I was watching like Raising Dion, and I checked online to see like if anybody had made a what if of what if like anybody had Dion's powers. Like I checked if anybody had made what if Luffy had Dion's powers. And to my surprise, nobody had made that. So I'm gonna be the first one to make what if Luffy had Dion's powers. So the way I'm gonna do this is that since Dion can create any powers, I haven't really watched the series, but my friend has watched it and he's told me a lot about it. Like he can create he can create powers like any powers he wants. So the way I'm gonna do this is that Luffy can create any devil fruit he wants, so that like any devil fruit. And yeah, but should I do this? So I'm doing this. I'm thinking if I should put a limit that he can only create one devil fruit a day. Nah, let's make this man OP. Okay, so Luffy is born, and Luffy is born. Okay, so no, we're gonna go to when Luffy is 7 years old. So Luffy is in the bar like drinking juice with with Shanks's crew, and then he eats a fruit. But this time, it's not the gum gum fruit. It's purple, but it's not the gum gum fruit. People thought that it was a useless fruit, but Shanks stole it anyway from the world government because they kept it hidden because they didn't want anybody to eat it so that they could overtake the government. So now Shanks took the fruit. So now Luffy ate it, and then like Shanks was like, "Ooh, let me check how much we can sell for this fruit for." And then whenever he goes to check the fruit, there is no fruit. And he's like, huh? Where'd it go? And then he looked at Luffy, and Luffy had already eaten the devil fruit. And he was like, why? You won't be able to swim. And Luffy like is really shocked. And this time whenever he holds him, like to try and get the for him to throw up the fruit, Luffy doesn't stretch this time. He still stays the same. And yeah, so now Luffy like doesn't stretch this time. He stays the same. So and then Shanks is like, so do you know what abilities you have? And Luffy is like, no. And then Shanks like tells him, try and see like what abilities you have. And then Luffy checks. And then at this time, like Shanks tells him to try teleporting. So like anywhere he wants. And then Luffy's like, okay, to teleport to anyone he wants, yeah. Anywhere to teleport to somebody that's anywhere around the world he wants. If to check if his fruit is teleportation. And then when Luffy thinks of it, he doesn't know it, but he creates a fruit. A fruit that allows him to teleport anywhere and anytime. So the person he was thinking about teleporting to was Garp. So then he suddenly teleports to Garp, and Shanks told him to teleport, and if his fruit was teleportation, to teleport and then come back. And then Luffy teleports and then comes back. And when Garp saw Luffy, he's like, what the? He was in Son Goku's office, and he's like, Luffy, what are you doing here? And then Luffy just suddenly disappears again. And Son Goku is also shocked, and he's like, wait, what? You know him? And Garp is like, yeah, that's my grandson. And he's like, wait, what? Does he have a devil fruit? And he's like, I think he ate one. But how? Why did he eat it? How did he eat a devil fruit? And he's like, it's a teleportation fruit. And this is in Son Goku's mind. He's like, it's a teleportation fruit. It can be dangerous. We need to get him to become a marine. And then he tells Garp that he has to get Luffy to become a marine at any cost necessary. So Garp is like, oh, okay. And then Garp says alright and agrees that he would try and convince Luffy to become a marine. I said that he will try and convince Luffy to become a marine. He heads out and comes to the village and sets sail to come to the village where Luffy is. And then now let's go back to Luffy's perspective. Now Luffy had just teleported and came back, and Shanks was like, "Whoa!" And then he was like, "Where did you go?" And Luffy was like, "Oh, I went to my grandpa." And Shanks is like, "Who's your grandpa?" And then Luffy just says it casually, Garp. And everybody in that bar is shocked except the bartender, I think, what was her name again? The one who took care of Luffy. She wasn't surprised because she already knew that. Wait, no, I think Shanks already knew that, didn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna say he didn't. Yeah, Shanks didn't know that, and he was surprised. Wait, no, let's say he knew that, and he was like, "Oh shoot," he was like, "Garp is gonna kill me," and then Shanks is like, "Whoa." So like he asks him, "Can you do it again, or can you only do it once a day?" So he asks if Luffy has if his fruit has a limit, and whenever Luffy tries it again, this time he doesn't teleport to Garp. This time I'ma say he teleports to who does Luffy know? Who has Luffy seen? Well, okay, I'm gonna say this time he teleports to behind Shanks. So now he's like behind Shanks, and Shanks is like, "Whoa." So it doesn't have a limit. And Luffy is like, "Yeah, I can teleport anywhere I want and at any time." And Shanks is like, "Whoa, that's a powerful ability." And he's like, "If it gets to the wrong hands, it could be dangerous." So, and he's like, "Whoa, this kid, he's gonna shake this whole world." And then he's like he's asked Luffy like what his goal is, and then Luffy's like, okay, this time Luffy's goal is not gonna be to become the king of the pirates. He's gonna say, "My goal." Oh yeah, by the way, this time in this version, Luffy is like a cool, calm, and handsome. So he might have a few ladies. So Luffy's like, "My goal." If y'all hear that, it kind of sounds like Sasuke. "My goal is to become the king of the world." And Shanks is shocked, and by looking at Luffy's fruit, he's sure that this kid can become the king of the world. And he's like, "How about I help you on that? There is a treasure if you find, you'll become the king of the pirates, and then you can continue with becoming the king of the world." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And then Shanks is like, "Yeah. If you become a pirate, all you gotta do is look for the One Piece that only one person knew where it was." And Luffy's like, "Who's that?" And then he's like, "Goldie Roger. They say it's in the Grand Line." And Luffy's like, "Oh, interesting." So now Luffy knows about the One Piece. And he says for him to go on with his goal, he needs to find the One Piece first. So Luffy's goal is to become a pirate and find the One Piece. And yeah. So now Luffy has declared his goal, and everybody is shocked. And then Shanks is like, "Kid, I see promise in you." So he gives him his hat. In this version, like if you saw in my last What If, like where Shanks trained Luffy, this version Shanks is not gonna train Luffy. So after that, he finishes, and yes. So then Shanks and his crew leaves, but before he leaves, one person shows up. I'm pretty sure y'all already know who it is. It's Garp, and he is pissed off. He's like, why? Why did you have to let him eat a devil fruit? And Shanks is like, nope, I didn't make him eat a devil fruit. It was him. And Shanks just dips like he's out, cause Garp was mad. So then Luffy was thinking, I wish I could travel through dimensions and travel through any time. I didn't travel to any time of that dimension. And Luffy, without knowing it, accidentally creates another devil fruit. What should I call this devil fruit? Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all name the devil fruits and the comments, and whatever best name it is, I'll pick it and I'll name the devil fruits. Now I'll just say, okay, so I'm just gonna name his one devil fruit that he got. I'm just gonna name him the God fruit. So Luffy ate the God fruit. No, the create fruit. Yeah, he ate the create fruit, and then he made a power to travel through dimensions without accidentally knowing it. And he, first of all, he travels through dimensions. And I'm gonna make this so he can travel through anime dimensions. I'm gonna make Luffy as OP as I can. So the dimension he travels to, I'm gonna do this from my one of my favorite animes. He travels to Naruto, and yeah, he travels to the time where when Naruto was a kid. No, I'm gonna say when Naruto is a teenager. Yeah, when Naruto is a teenager, like in Shippuden, in Naruto Shippuden. So he travels to that universe. So now Luffy is in the Shippuden universe, and this version Luffy is smarter. So he's in the Shippuden universe, and he's like, whoa. And first he goes asking around who the strongest is, and the first person he meets is Konohamaru. Yeah, so he meets Konohamaru, and he's like, hey, I have a question. And Konohamaru's like, yeah. And he's like, who's the strongest in this world? Who's the strongest here? And then he's like, oh, that's my big brother Naruto. And he's like, wait, it's your brother? And he's like, yeah. And Luffy's like, can you take me to him? And then Konohamaru is like, sure. And by this time Luffy has already seen whatever he knows, that whatever he imagines, whatever he imagines, it turns into a fruit and it comes true. So yeah, now he's with Konohamaru, and Konohamaru is taking him to Naruto. After he takes him to Naruto, he's like, hey, can you train me? And at first Naruto says no. And then Luffy follows him all around, and then finally Luffy says yes. So first Luffy shows him the Rasengan and says, can you master this? And then Luffy's like, since he already knows, he's like, I wish I could master every power in this world. So now he has the ability to master every power in the Naruto universe. So he shows Naruto the Rasengan, and Naruto is impressed. He's like, that took me a lot of time to master. How did you do it just by looking at it? And Luffy's like, I'm a genius, of course. And then Naruto's like, I bet you can't master this. And then he shows him Kurama's chakra mode. And yeah, so I'm gonna say he shows he's able to show Luffy Kurama. So Luffy's like, whoa, what is that? And Naruto's like, it's the nine-tailed fox. He's been locked up in my inside my body since I was a kid. And Luffy's like, whoa, I wish I had one. And in his mind he's like, I wish I had a nine-tailed fox. And yeah, this about to get crazy. As I told you, I'm about to make Luffy as OP as I can. So if y'all don't like OP people, like I just really like OP people. Um, just I don't know what to say. Well, I don't know what to say then. Well, now Luffy has Kurama, but it's kind of like Naruto still has Kurama, and Luffy also has Kurama. So there are two Kuramas. Oh yeah, since I'm gonna say that Kurama got separated into two. The two that the second one that Minato has was copy. No, the one that Luffy has was I mean, the one that Naruto has was copied. So now Luffy has a nine-tailed fox, and it doesn't have like its memories with Naruto. It has now it has like it has memories with Luffy. So it has memories like it's grown up with Luffy. Okay, so and then Luffy is like, oh, I have one too. And Naruto's like, no way, can I meet him? And Luffy's like, sure. How do I show him to you? And then he teaches Luffy, and then Luffy shows him to him. And Kurama is shocked to see another Kurama. So both Kuramas are shocked to see each other, and they're like, whoa. And Naruto's like, you want to train together? And Luffy's like, sure. And by the way, guys, remember, Luffy is 7 at this age. So then he trains with with Naruto for like 1 year, and they get no, Luffy gets his Kurama mastered, so now he can go KMC 1, and he also learns Sage mode. So, but in the Luffy universe, it's still like it's time is paused there. So time is paused there while it's going on in Naruto version universe. So Luffy has mastered Kurama KMC 1, while Naruto hasn't. He's like up to 6 tails. Yeah, he's still up to 6 tails. And he also learns Sage mode. So this is around the time Naruto learns Sage mode. So Luffy also learns Sage mode with them. So now Luffy learned how to put together Sage mode and KMC 1, while Naruto still hasn't learned that. So I'm gonna say this: while Luffy is in another universe, he doesn't age, so he still stays like 7 years old. But whenever he's on the Luffy universe, that's when he ages. So after he's trained with Naruto for a year, I think Naruto's about 18 now. I don't remember. Yeah, I think Naruto is 18. I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. So now Luffy has KMC 1 and Sage mode mastered. So he has KMC 2 now. And then he's like, he also knows the Rasen Shuriken. And while that, he met Sasuke, and he copied his Sharingan. I have waited to do this for a long time. He copied his Sharingan, and at this time, Sasuke had already killed his brother. So wait, no, Sasuke had the 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He hadn't gained the wait. When did? Oh yeah, at this time I'm gonna say at this Naruto copied Sasuke's Sharingan, and now he has all versions of them. So he can use 1 Tomoe, 2 Tomoe, 3 Tomoe, Mangekyo Sharingan, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and that, but he can't use the Rinnegan yet. But so he can use the Sharingan, and but he doesn't go blind as the Uchihas. So Luffy, it was like he's like, I really enjoy staying with y'all, but now I gotta leave, and like it's emotional, and they really say goodbye to now Luffy says goodbye to Naruto and the friends he's made there. So now Luffy leaves and goes back to his universe. And now it continues to where he left off. So Garp had just arrived and he's like he's mad at Luffy for eating a devil fruit. And Luffy is like, it was an accident. No, he's like, Luffy, why did you eat a devil fruit? And Garp is like, no, Garp is like, Luffy, why did you eat a devil fruit? And then Luffy is like, I don't know. I didn't know it was a devil fruit. And and as calm as he can be. So and then Garp was like, how did you not know it was a devil fruit? And then Luffy's like, how could I have known it was a devil fruit? And then Garp is like, oh, you make a point. So then Garp asks him if he wants to join the Marines, and then Luffy's like, no, I have a goal. And Garp is like, what's your goal? I'm gonna be the king of the world, but first, I have to do part 1 of my plan. And Garp is like, what's part 1 of your plan? And Luffy's like, to be the king of the pirates. And to say the least, Garp is shocked, to say the least. So now Luffy knows KMC 2 and can also use Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, and most of the jutsus Naruto could, and in like Shippuden. And he also has the Sharingan, which he can use up to the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. So your boy, he OP as no, I'm not gonna cuss. So after that, Luffy also is like, maybe I should travel to another dimension. Cause now he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to say, after Luffy creates a devil fruit ability, he gets information about that devil fruit. So yeah. So Luffy is like, what universe should I go to next? And it also gives him a list of universes he can go to. So then he's like, this universe sounds interesting. And he's like, a universe, huh? This universe, it's quite interesting. My Hero Academia, huh? Let me go see it. And then he travels to the universe, My Hero Academia. So when he travels there, it's like after Deku smashes that big robot for the entrance exam, and then Luffy's like, whoa, that's an ability I gotta copy. So he created a devil fruit where he can copy any ability he wants. So that's how he copied the Sharingan and the Nine Tails. So now it's in his arsenal. Now he copies One for All. So Luffy copies One for All, and yeah, he trains with it. And then I'm gonna say he has 50% of One for All. So then he doesn't spend too much time in here. He only spends 5 months in here in the My Hero Academia universe, and then he leaves. And then I'm gonna say here's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna go on a training journey and become OP in the different universes, and then come back to his universe, and then start fighting people. He's gonna, oh man. So after he spends 5 months in the My Hero Academia universe, he gets up to 50% of One for All. So the next universe he goes to, what universe is it? Oh yeah, he goes to a universe where the main character is Rimuru Tempest. Yes, guys, he goes to that time I got reincarnated as a slime universe. So he sees he goes to the part where Rimuru Tempest, he goes to the time where Rimuru Tempest is fighting against the Demon Lord, like the fake Demon Lord, and um Luffy is like, interesting. That's an interesting ability. And then he copies it. So he copies Rimuru's ability to become a slime, and he also copies another ability, the Great Sage. So now he has the ability to become a slime and absorb different stuff, and he also has the ability of the Great Sage. So now he has the system of the Great Sage. So now what's his name again? Why do I keep forgetting? Luffy now travels in the that time I got reincarnated universe with the help of the Great Sage. So the Great Sage has memories and has the map of the like whole world of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And while they were exploring the world, this is gonna take like a year at least, since Luffy can teleport to places, and since the Great Sage system knows the places, it knows like interesting places. So the Great Sage, Luffy told the Great Sage to tell him when the Great Sage senses senses like an immense power. So and then the Great Sage tells Luffy it senses a great power. And Luffy asks the Great Sage where it was, and then the Great Sage tells Luffy where it was, and then Luffy teleports to it. And whenever he gets there, he is surprised to find out it's a dragon. And it's not Veldora. It's a different dragon. We're gonna say it's his rival. It's Veldora's rival. That got defeated but then became stronger. So and then Luffy like talks to him and makes a promise. And then like he was also, let's say Veldora's rival is called what should I call him? What should I call him? Draco. No. What should I call him? Sky, yeah. Veldora's rival Sky was also imprisoned. So Luffy promises to free him, and then he absorbs him, like how Rimuru did with Veldora. So now Luffy has a dragon in his arsenal called Sky, and he can oh yeah, I forgot to say, Luffy can create he also got the power to he also made the power up to create dimensions where only he is there. So he creates a dimension and he goes there. I'm sorry. He creates a dimension and he goes there. He also and he frees Sky, and Sky is like, really, thank you. And Luffy gives Sky a human form. So after Luffy gives Sky a human form, he's like, how about you spar with me? And then Sky is like, Luffy asks Sky how about he has a battle with him? And then Sky is like, okay. So now Luffy turns into his KMC2 and fights Sky, and he also uses one for all 50%, and y'all already know he's gonna obliterate him. That's what I should be saying. But since when Luffy, I'm gonna say this, when Luffy absorbed Sky, it gave him a buff. So now Sky is was as strong as Luffy, but now is a little bit stronger. So Sky actually beat Luffy in this version, so he becomes like a great sparring partner. So Luffy trains his one for all, and he fully masters one for all, and he becomes friends with Kurama. So then he's like, he says thank you for helping him master one for all, and then he searches for another universe. So it's kind of like a system where he like can scroll through universes to travel to, and he's like, this universe, this is the best one yet, and it has the most powerful characters in it. This one, this shall be the most interesting out of all. And that's where I'm gonna end it today, guys. Hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope this makes up for me not posting. I really enjoyed making this. As y'all can see, I'm sick, and I've had some problems lately, so I haven't been posting. That's why I'm really sorry, but I hope y'all enjoy this video, and yeah, wish me luck, wish me I get better, and yes, guys, goodbye. Peace out. It's been your boy Lord Igris, and I'll see you guys in the next part.